special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 54 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Now he dumps this one over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. Herbert 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Henry brings it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 11 yards there, first down.
43-yard line.
Running on first down, Ekeler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. This complete to Henry over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be the first penalty of the night's proceedings. Certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Herbert. He dumps it to Ekeler underneath. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week, just downright unbelievable. And when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total is scary.
On the tackle.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Number 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them over 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
first down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He may try and run for this. Rodgers lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he'll take us across midfield and inside the 45. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shot to the boot. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He chucks him aside. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
On second down, it's Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Desmond King making the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to hell and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That is complete over the middle. That's Andrews. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies and able to get it done.
Only 29 yards on the front there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the year. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
This one is running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. 12 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert will get this to Eckler. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Herbert will find Williams on the slant. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 16. 11 yards there, first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
At the 2-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him in football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that will help them as they head towards the half.
And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down.
And again, it's Rodgers.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
2nd and 2.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a 4-yard pickup, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. 28-9, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 20-14, the final score. and then one more to highlight. Monday.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have a score on the final return. Touchdown, LA. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Packers offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll go again to Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Kenneth Murray.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 24. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Pickup on the play.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to
7 yards there on the first down screen play. 2nd and 3 from the 9. To throw is Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
touchdown.
Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers get a score closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. That catch good for only a couple.
Austin Eckler. Out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical. To the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
To number 83. That's a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This complete to Henry over the middle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Packers 44-yard.
It's Eckler again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
7-yard line.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up
from the 35 on 2nd down. Rodgers will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive. Backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. On that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
To Aaron Jones.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dip. Tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a fillet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, fillet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Taken in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out and made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They find some open field here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all... the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Herbert and the Chargers now. Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
5-yard line.
He's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Packers pick it up. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jarrell Casey bursting in to take him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
To Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 7.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now the Packers get set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On first down, it's Kellen, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they take a knee. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. And a sight that's becoming familiar. And undefeated. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted the day.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Packers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.